Welcome to Science 101.
Pushes and pulls are all about how things move. When you push something, like a toy car, you make it go away from you. On the other hand, when you pull something, like a wagon, you bring it closer to you. These movements are because of forces, which are like invisible hands that can make things speed up, slow down, or even change their shape. Every time you open a door, kick a ball, or even squeeze a sponge, you are using pushes and pulls without even realizing it. So, let's dive into the exciting world of pushes and pulls and discover how they shape our everyday experiences. In this lesson, we will learn about forces, how they are measured, and the effects they have on objects. By the end of this video, you should be able to define what a force is. Know that forces can be measured. Identify the two main effects of force. Described as pushes or pulls, they can change the motion, shape, or size of an object. What is force? A force is a push or a pull. Forces are what make things start moving, stop moving, or change direction. Push. A push is a force when you move something away from you. Pushes can change the direction or speed of an object's motion. For example, when pushing a swing harder makes it go higher and faster. Or, when you are speeding along on a bicycle, you can press on the brake so they push on the wheels and slow you down. Pull. A pull is a force when brings something closer to you. Pulls can also change the direction or speed of an object's motion. For example, slowly pulling a wagon leads to a slower movement. Or, if you stretch an elastic band with your both hands, you can feel it dig to your skin as you keep on stretching it. When you let it go, the elastic band goes back to its original shape. Both pushes and pulls are forces that can make objects move or change and help us interact with the world around us and move things from one place to another. When you play tug of war, you actually both use push and pull forces. You use pull force when you pull the rope against the other team, and you use push force when your feet push against the ground for support. Can force be measured? Yes, force can be measured. Scientists measure force using units called newtons. The unit is named after the famous scientist Isaac Newton, who did a lot of work on forces. An example of a force measure. A gentle push may exert a force of 2 newtons, while a strong pull may exert a force of 10 newtons. There are various instruments to measure force. One of them is the force meter. A force meter is a piece of equipment that measures the size of a force. Force meters measure the size of pulls. Let's learn about the effects of force. Force has two main effects, changes in speed and changes in shape. Let's explore these effects. First is changes in speed. Force can make an object move faster or slower. Second is changes in shape. Force can also change the shape of an object. Changes in speed. A push can make an object speed up, while a pull can make it slow down. When a force is applied in the same direction as the object's motion, it can increase its speed. For example, when you pedal a bicycle harder, the bicycle moves faster. On the other hand, a force applied in the opposite direction can decrease the speed of an object. For instance, when you push a bicycle's brakes, it slows down. The same is true when you kick a soccer ball, it moves quickly across the field. If a goalkeeper catches it, applies a stopping force, the ball slows down and stops. Changes in shape. When you push or pull on something, it can stretch, squash, or bend. Force can also change the shape of an object. When a force is applied to an object, it can stretch, squish, or twist it. For example, a baker uses force when making bread by kneading the dough. Kneading involves pushing and pulling the dough. The force applied during kneading helps to mix the ingredients thoroughly. A potter uses force when working with clay. The force applied helps shape the clay into the desired forms. Another one, a carpenter uses force when carving wood by applying pressure with tools. The force applied during carving allows them to shape the wood precisely and bring their artistic vision to life in the form of furniture, sculptures, or decorative pieces. Sometimes, force can permanently change the shape of an object, like when a piece of clay is molded into a different shape. Remember, force can affect the speed of an object, making it move faster or slower. It can also change the shape of an object, either temporarily or permanently. In summary, forces are actions that can make things move, stop moving, change direction, or change shape. The most common types of forces we use every day are pushes and pulls. A push moves something away from you, and a pull brings something closer to you. Understanding pushes and pulls helps us see how things move and work around us in our everyday lives. Quiz time. Grab your pen and paper and get ready. Check your answer. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please share, like, and subscribe.